I want to do another downsides of permaculture type of video because I'm running into some things here and I like the transparency of these. Today we're gonna do Overwhelm. And wait, hold on. Overwhelm? Permaculture? Isn't it supposed to be easier? Oh, look at this butterfly. It's a monarch. It's a monarch butterfly. Yay. Okay, that's exciting. It is easier once you're set up. And I just keep on getting more and more ideas. I have a very project mentality about my entire life, and I am prone to biting off more than I can chew, such as being in the middle of suddenly 2 different retainer wall extensions, which we saw a speed. Well, I'm gonna put this under my arm. We saw down here that I'm doing a retainer wall down there. I'll put a card. It's a time lapse. And of course this one, you watched me install this short run too. I'll put another card. It'll be right up there. There's still bicycle grease on my hand. So this one I want to extend at least 2 more runs. That I want to extend 2 more runs, minimum, maybe 5. And up here, you know, I've got a bit of a mess at the top of the stairs. I love my stairs. These stairs are so great. This hill was so much more difficult without them. You know, of course, I've got logs that are bigger than I have equipment to handle, piled up right down here. That's been interesting. Got a lot of this done at the same time that my electric bicycle broke in a manner that took 2 months to fix. Motorcycles, am I right? They're so loud. Good golly. Early spring is usually a time where I'm planting like crazy, and then it just never slows down because I'm always doing upgrades. I'm carrying around the wood chips, and then of course I got started with the quails, so I got the 2 quail in there. I processed quail. I learned how to cull them. I'm now trying to learn how to get the hen to actually consistently lay eggs because she likes to hide in the dark and never see the light of day. Got more eggs in the incubator. I got this thing going here that is the next hutch being built. I had to, well, I didn't even get to check. I might have a groundhog from maybe an hour ago. Not too bad. Oh, look, the apples are, there's some pretty apples. I hope it doesn't break the branch. Might have to support that. See, all these things. And then it's starting to be harvest time, so it's like, well, if I don't hurry up and harvest the elderberries, well, then I might just miss them and the birds will get them all. And considering we're in a pandemic, I want elderberries. And of course, learning how to do all the quail stuff, learning how to identify which ones are roosters, and then how to deal with as many roosters as I got, and then having all of my little pots getting dug up, and having an unusual drought this year. Oh my gosh, it's been so much. And I will say that during the setup phase especially, but on an ongoing basis, the thing that does make permaculture more work than like advertised is that sustainability, in order to not be wasteful, one must invest a little bit more time and or effort and or creative resourcing, like sourcing, I suppose, finding what you need creatively. And those kinds of things add up. It's beautiful. I never have to plant new crops. I never have to run a rototiller. I never have to fork the soil over. I just keep getting food. I've put a few seeds in, and I see I've got my first noodle bean coming down. Let's go look at it. It's cute. It's not ready yet, but those can get to be like 3-4 feet long if you let them, but they're much more stringy. They are a bit like noodles if you get them young, and hence the name. Yeah, so I've been desperately trying not to miss too much as far as harvest amidst all of these crazy projects I've created for myself lately. And I've got these harvests that, I don't know, I might have missed those harvests. That's food. As long as it's that variety. While, you know, going through and weeding everything, deciding design, adding mushrooms, trying to keep everything watered. Yeah. Oh, and if you weren't aware, yeah, this garden, I'm it. So I'm just here, and I'm just obsessed, is really what it comes down to. I'm the only one contributing to this garden. So avoiding overwhelm for permaculture, especially when expanding, it's gonna be something to consider as you step into permaculture. If there's interest in it, and if I can get a bullet point list done, I would like to do a video on how I got started and how everything went really, really slow at first. And the title of that would probably be Starting Permaculture Paycheck to Paycheck, because there was a long time where I wasn't very financially stable. And so jumping on these things, I had to be really, really careful about the timing and everything like that. And so that might be something I can put together for you guys. But now that I'm a little less panicked over things like that, the last 3 or so years, I've really hit a stride with the garden. But now that I'm home all the time, and it's pretty much my only pastime during the pandemic that's available to me, it's definitely something that occasionally I'm biting off more than I can chew. And that's difficult.